can hardly swallow. We are in match.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Just put the best players in. I think it was 5-minute quarters, but that's cool. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Cruising down your spine. Ooh, I came back for more. Yeah. Why you can hardly swallow. Tears and grace. I'll put you right back where you can. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. One for now, one for later. Be one. We play for keeps.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your two safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Brady's throw there complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
From the 36, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, the 20,
Here we go.
10.
Here we go.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, that's going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter.
I got to stop it.
Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did, because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Antonio Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. On play action, now Brady. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
What up, Soup? Surprised YouTube let you say the N-word. I'm weak as
It's a
fuck.
screen pass. That's complete.
Stupid. Goofy.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
How you been, Soup? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Brady to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last
I had to get
two
on this
plays.
goofy, yeah.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady eluding the pressure right.
Who are you throwing it to, Brady?
But it's incomplete.
I'm
Unable to get it to Gronkowski.
No, I'm not saying you're not. No.
It's 3rd and goal.
I'm weak as fuck. No, I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying YouTube, because whenever people say that in my chat, they always block it for some reason.
Because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield.
Good catch, bitch.
Hauls it in. Touchdown.
What's that up, boy? Yeah, this dude was talking shit, so.
Touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That nigga said I'm black. I'm weak as hell. No, I know they did.
Catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his
I got a delay on my shit though.
Everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And that one will
bounce out of the back.
They got a good goal line defense though, no cap.
At the 25.
He runs a lot of
The
eye for him.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I need to push Barrett out.
You are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
I want Levante David in there, boy.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He may try and run for this.
Keep going.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Like I said, I'm
and
black.
Now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right.
Appreciate you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
This is over.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Fumble. What is up with this nigga not fumbling the ball?
Own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get
Why
open.
not fumbling?
But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and
he
less than a
activated.
yard. Jackson from the shotgun, forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
Let me know what he was trying to
but
do.
What often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
He got the best kicker in the league,
The throw
too.
took him a little too far. It's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that was dangerous.
Come on, Kyle. I'm
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
They should have gave me that pick. I meant
for
Madden's holding.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He may try and run for this.
Fumble.
And he's able
Fumble.
to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 4 yards there as they
Nigga
let
does
him
not
out of
fumble.
the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Come on,
now
Madden.
on
Stop
1st
giving it
and
to
10.
him. Fuck. Let him work for it.
From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Tried to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right.
Thank you.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
I'm only going to be able to
And it's a
carry
pick 6.
Look at that
He
shit,
brings
boy.
it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone.
This game about good as over.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that will make this a 19-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out on the... And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. To try again after the sack. Jackson, and he's going to keep it here.
Bro, but this nigga does not fumble.
45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. On play action, it's Brady. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now Jones.
And
the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Brady now to throw.
An interesting and intriguing.
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Jackson looking to throw on third. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from early.
And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covered. Fournette on the counter. Fournette, a first down, still going. And down to the 27-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the fourth quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Brady Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
From the 4-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run here with Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought...
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A nice run there by Jones on 1st down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Brady going to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something? And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. One last shot for Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A big offensive
That was easy.
We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.